Hello and welcome to the Secret Life of Joseph Stalin. Today we'll be looking at exactly how Russia became a great militarized power underneath the ruthless regime of Mr. Joseph Stalin himself. Hello, sir.
Welcome to Moscow, comrade.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Stalin.
Nice to meet you too.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Yes, I'm the interviewer that America has sent over. Would you like to show me exactly where we're at right now?
Yes, come. I will show you the Capitol building.
I would like to tell you how honored I am to be in your presence. Thank you for allowing me to interview you so the American people can see all the amazing work you have done for this magnificent country.
Of course, comrade. I love to talk about my beautiful homeland. And I would like nothing more than to show the West how great Soviet life is.
So anyway, have you ever been to America before?
No, comrade, I have not.
Oh, where are we going?
We are going to the Soviet Committee for Propaganda to
And-
see my buddy Ivan, who has been working very hard for us.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what have you been working on?
Well, here we got the pictures you have for the newspaper. This one. You asked you know, which one you want to be on either side, right or left side?
Always the right.
Okay.
I am his right-hand man.
Okay, good, good. Then like this.
Perfect.
Good.
That one you may publish.
Good. This one is good. Okay. And this one is. Nice
Who
one.
is he? Why is he in this picture?
Because he was there.
He does not exist. I want him gone.
1 second, 1 second. Okay, how about this? No.
I give you choice, comrade. The bullet or the gulag.
But sir,
You choose.
my family. I have family.
What exactly was this all about?
Just-
How come he...
He does
got
not
some-
like someone, he's gone.
Really?
Just like that.
Well then,
Do not question.
I won't. Mr. Stalin, some in the Western world say that you're a tyrant and a murderer. Can you offer some clarification in order for us to understand the truth about you?
The West believes I am a ruthless brute who runs things by force and kills people in the process. They say I have no soul, and that my rule is of a cold heart and an iron fist. These assumptions, my Western comrade, is of no truth. I love my people, and I do what I can for this nation and their lives. I am adored by the people of this country as a revered head of state. I am looking upon as a great leader who has helped them overcome the ruthless hand of the Tsar's empire. I, along with my great friend and glorious comrade, Vladimir Lenin, helped purge the state of the Tsar and the nobles in this glorious Bolshevik revolution. I have restored the honor, the order, and equality to the Russian people and other Slavic nations.
Going back to the statement about you being adored, is it true that people here worship you as if you were a god? You live in Russia, and the Eastern Orthodox Christian Church is a big power to the Eastern Slavic and Greek nations. How does the church feel about you being worshipped as a god and not worshiping the God of the Christians in return?
There is no Eastern Orthodox religion in the Soviet Union. There is only atheism. It is not my goal to be worshipped as a religious icon. I did many great things for this country. So if people choose to look for me to guidance, so be it. However, I want to be known for the extraordinary modesty, characteristic of truly great people. I do not want to be viewed as a god.
Thanks for the help. Yes. Well, you don't really say about American game. We really do a time. So I heard that you guys had a pretty big famine in 1932.
Famine? No famine in Soviet Union. Plenty of
The
food.
goat is going up a little bit over the mark. I know. Wait a minute. That's
Oh,
Stalin.
nobody
That's
wants for
Stalin.
anything in this country.
Bless my baby. Stalin. Stalin, will you bless my baby?
Babushka!
You blessed my
Maybe it's a
baby.
baby. Stalin loves you.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Go
you.
to it.
Thank you.
Sir, if I may, I would like to approach another area in your life. Some people say you are an evil brute because you allowed your son to stay in the Sachsenhausen concentration camp controlled by the Germans. How did you not show any signs of compassion or concerns for your son, your own blood?
I heard that my son deliberately surrendered to the German soldiers at the Battle of Smolensk. That kind of unpatriotic action was not tolerated in the state, let alone in my military. I allowed my son to stay captured, and he remained there until his death.
Well, from the war reports that we have received, I know that you allowed your son to stay in the camp even after the Nazis requested a trade, many of their own men in exchange for your very son. Why didn't you take the offer?
I refused to negotiate with them.
How did your son die exactly, sir? How did you allow him to die in that camp?
From my understanding, he refused to follow direct orders. A prison guard had told him to return to his barracks, and he refused to listen to him. The guard threatened to shoot him if he did not follow orders, so my son told him to shoot. The guard shot him dead. When I heard of his death, I realized that my son died an honorable death. My feelings towards him have softened slightly. I would not trade a lieutenant for a marshal.
No! No!
Yes, you must go and go flying.
Oh, shit! You. It's not my fault. Let me out! Get me out of here!
Yakov, my son, you are a traitor to the motherland. You get no special treatment, even if you are my son.
Get me out of here!
No, my son.
It is not
You
my
stay.
fault! Ah!
You're very confident in the fatherly role you play in being the leader of the Soviet Union. You are known by your people as the great architect of communism, or the father of nations. Your country has gone through many difficult times. Have you done anything to help these people and send them aid? You had another great famine in 1946 and 1947. What happened to these people, and did you send them any sort of government assistance?
Yes, I did. As the gardener of human happiness, I reconstructed the Soviet landscape. I had reservoirs and ponds built, along with planting shelter beds to protect the crops. I introduced grassland crop rotation to ensure higher crop yields. This was all part of the 5-year plan, which we implemented in 1948. It has been going well since.
Mr. Stalin, if I may, my sources indicate that over 750,000 people died as a result of this famine. What happened to the people you sent off to the collectivized farms, and what if they refused to go? What did you do with them?
I will tell you this. I am not known as the brilliant genius of humanity for no reason. If they refuse to work in the farm for the betterment of this great union, They were sent to work in hydroelectric plants on the Volga and Tverga. They worked with hydroelectric power, and they did a good job.
I've heard of the gulags, and I've heard many civilian and military persons were being worked and tortured to death there. I also heard that you used gulag prisoners to work on the White Sea-Baltic Canal that was never finished, and as the result, tens of thousands of people died. How do you tell the families of these people that you had their men, women, and young adults rounded up by the KGB and sent off to these prisons?
What you have heard about the gulags is not true. They were sent to be re-educated in Soviet communist culture to become a better comrade and proletarian for the state. They came back better for their country's family. What could be more rewarding than that? If the families do not agree, then they were sent to be with their family members in camps. It is about the compromise, my good man. Compromise. Sending people off to be with their families in camps helps with productivity. We are here to promote the policy of collectivization of the farmland. It is Comrade Stalin. Open the door.
No one is home.
You, kick down the door. Good evening, comrades. Your farm is being seized by the state to be collectivized into a group farm. Why are you still here?
You took my husband. You took Papa to the gulag.
See, the KGB wanted your family dead. But instead, I shall send you to the gulag to be with your father.
No, not the
Oh God, no, please, please. Don't take me to the gulag.
There is no God, only Stalin.
Please.
Ladies, come with me.
God, please help us! No!
Some say that you are in fact merciless, and that you do not care about the quality of life for others. How do you respond to these accusations?
That thought is very offensive. My actions regarding my mercy speak for themselves. I have eliminated enemies of the state, enemies of the state's assets to protect my people. I have not allowed the political tyrants in the Eastern Bloc countries to be a threat to my people, and I have spared them from evil by swiftly and humanely expulsing them from their threatening ways. I have supplied jobs in order to achieve economic growth. Everything I do is for the betterment of this great union and all the people who live within.
Well, I greatly appreciate the time you have taken to enlighten myself on how you've become such a great leader. Thank you.
You are welcome, Comrade.
Okay, this interview is over. Okay, no more camera. No